Hi, I'm Eddie Blanco. I'm the broker of Stratwell. And today I want to talk to you about the Champlain Towers in Surfside. Everybody's heard the tragic news that on June 24th, 2021, almost 100 people lost their lives in this tragic collapse of a tower. In the aftermath of that, a lot of research was done, and it was determined essentially that it was poor management and lack of transparency that led to the tragedy. There were other factors, but the ultimate reality is that the association knew information that many people in the building didn't know about. So there's a lot of things that have changed, and there's more to come. And in today's video, I'm going to go over some of those changes and the impact that I think that might have in the condo market. I'm Eddie Blanco. I'm the broker of Stratwell. Welcome to our channel. If you like the information that you receive in this video, please take a moment to like, comment, and share. If you have any additional questions, you can always reach out to us on any of our social media channels through DM or visit our website at stratwell.co. Again, that's Stratwell, STRATWELL.co. Thank you. Okay, so the first news is that Miami Dade County just approved a new ordinance in the county of Miami-Dade that will require all municipalities, regardless of the municipality, will be required. The associations, whether they're a condo association. All right, so the first and foremost, the hottest off the press news is that Miami-Dade County just approved a unanimous vote to approve a transparency ordinance that will require all associations to provide documentation that has to be recorded in the county public records under a database that will be created. This applies to all condos, all associations throughout the whole county. The implications of this will be that buyers and residents of the buyers who are interested in purchasing in those condos or associations, and of course the residents of those associations, will have access to the documents that are pertinent to the association, which include the law, the bylaws, the officers that are responsible for the association, the budget for the association, also any, of course, structural engineering reports or any documentation that the association has will all have to be recorded in public record. This is a positive move in the right direction, something that the association here in Miami has been lobbying for and has successfully worked with the person who brought the bill forward, Commissioner Rene Garcia. So we applaud the efforts, and I'm excited about what that's going to create as it relates to the transparency. There are association management companies that aren't happy about this because, of course, they are not able to now be the intermediary between the information and us that are trying to get that information and charging fees and going through processes. That information will have to be publicly available. And there's penalties for not complying with the law that are in place. I'm not sure that they're going to be enough to get the enforcement that we're going to need, but this is a very good step in the right direction. So, okay, in other news, Fannie Mae earlier in the year put out a notice that in order for them to do a loan in a building, a condominium building in anywhere, they're going to require a set of questions to be provided. And in that set of questions, it asks about the condition of the building and historical repairs of the building, etc. It goes pretty in depth. However, the questions are not incredibly specific and they're kind of vague. And what we're seeing already is that management companies are refusing to answer these questions. And so the result of that is that the loans are not going through because these otherwise qualifying properties now are not going to be qualified to get a Fannie Mae loan because the association is not filling out the additional questions in the required condo questionnaire that Fannie Mae is putting out. So this is creating a big issue because financing in a building that otherwise may have financing available because they do have the budget, they do have the reserves, they don't have any legal issues, because they're not answering these questions that have to do with the condition of the building and deferred maintenance and future repairs and any engineering reports and all these other questions it has, it's really causing a backlog of properties that are not going to qualify for your traditional financing. What does that do? Essentially makes the building a cash only building. Now, if cash only is the only available option in the building, then the question becomes what's going to happen to the value of those buildings. Now, this doesn't apply to all the buildings, of course, because some of the newer buildings, some of the buildings that are in have newer construction, haven't had any issues, aren't going to be a problem. But this is really relating to the buildings that have had or have aged out, right? And have gone past the 40 years. Now it elevates a whole series of questions. And then those associations not answering these questions creates a whole list of problems. So without going into a whole lot of detail and boring you, this is a really big concern. What is going to be the impact of this? So there are some discussions happening at a national level to help address this issue. But if you are considering buying a condominium, it's important to be aware of this. If you currently own a condominium, it's important to be aware of this and ask the questions to your association. Find out, are they answering these questions for these loans that are coming through? Have there any, ask those deep questions. And if you don't know what questions to ask and you have some questions, feel free to comment below. I'll be glad to get back with you, or send us a message directly, or just visit our website and call us. We'll be happy to guide you down the right path or point you in the right direction. Again, thanks for listening in on our video. If you have any questions about this, again, reach out. And if you like, you can go ahead and press like or share it with somebody. And if you have any questions or comments, you can comment below. My name is Eddie Blanco. Thanks for watching. Take care.